Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are gonna solve some level of over the wire bandit problem. So over the wire bandit is a popular free war game designed for absolute beginners like us to understand Linux fundamental Linux command line and basic security concept through the hands-on progressive challenge. It is in a, we can say it is in a CTF format, capture the flag format. So let's dive into our problems. So first of all, it is our bandit level is 0. So basically the level goal of this level is for us to log into a game using SSH, the host of which we need to connect in a bandit lab.overthewire.org on a port 222.0. The username is bandit 0 and the password is bandit 0. So basically this is this shows us how to connect connect using a SSH. So basically we go to our terminal. Right? So once we go to our terminal, what we are going to do is we are gonna type SSH. So SSH is basically a protocol. Okay, SSH is used to connect to a remote servers or computer. So once you do SSH, what we are gonna do is we have to log in through this particular path that we are provided with. So once we do this, what we're going to do is do bandit 0 @bandit dot labs.overthewire.org and do -p, which means port address. It is a port address flag 2220. So once you do this, you see you have been asked password. So we know the password is bandit 0, right? So type bandit bandit 0 and press enter. Once bandit bandit 0. See now you have solved level. You have solved level 0, but in order to check you are in correct directory, just type pwd. So pwd is a command. It is used to check the current directory. So if you do this, you should get /home/bandit 0. So see, now you have solved bandit level 0. So now let's move to another, which also level 0 problem, but by solving this we'll move to level 1. Okay, so basically now our goal, the password for the next level is stored in a file called readme located in the home directory. Okay, now let's we know our file readme is located in a home directory. So let's move to our terminal. What we are going to do is we have already checked that we are in a correct directory, right? So just type ls. So ls is it is a command in Linux that shows you the list of files that are inside your directory. So I searched what files are in my home directory, so I should get the file. So I have received a file readme which is inside my home directory. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use command called cat. So cat command is basically a command that is used to read files. Okay, it is used to read file text. Okay, so basically I'm going to use cat command. So what I'm going to do is cat readme. So once I do this, see, I have received a password. So this is my password for next level. Okay, so one of the most important thing is to note down this password. So what we are going to do is you are going to go to your text editor. Once you go to your text editor, store the password that you just got and keep here, because you need to use this password in order to go to your next level. So just do this. This is our password, right? So what you are going to do is exit from this session. So exit from this session, your bandit 0 session. You have solved this level, right? So edit the session. Now go to your website over the wire. Now let's move to our level 1 to level 2. Now let's see the level goal. Let's see the hint that we are provided with. Okay, the password for the next level is stored in a file called dash. Okay, this is interesting take because usually people don't save their file name starting with dash, so this is gonna be tricky, which is located in our home directory. Okay, these are some of the helpful hint we have received. So in order to solve this level, first you have to connect to SSH. We have to connect using SSH and to bandit 1. So what you're gonna do is so just press the up key of your keyboard, and you will get the previous command that you wrote. So just go to bandit 0 and remove it with bandit 1. So what you're going to do is now press enter. So once you press enter, you'll be asked password, and go to your text editor that you just stored your password. Copy your password, right, and now go to your terminal and paste your password. Once you hit enter, now check your home directory. You should get something like home/bandit 1. So now you have successfully entered the correct directory. So now what you are going to do is, now let's solve our problem, our lab. Okay, so as we know, our password is stored in a file called dash. Okay, now let's do ls quickly. See, we have a file name known as dash. So what you are going to do is, for this you can't simply do cat, because if you do cat, right, and this, then it will assume that dash is a special operator. So you can't do cat. So you can't just do cat dot dash. So what we're going to do is, we're going to use cat dot, which is known as current directory, and we're going to use a current directory. So basically dot slash means the file is being read in the current directory. Basically we are reading the dash file in our current directory. So if you simply do dash, right, now this will make our Linux machine think that dash is a file name, and we'll read that dash in our current directory. So basically if you do this, you will get your key for your next level. Okay, so I hope you understood. So dot dash is nothing but it means the file name dash is inside this directory, and read and cat command is basically read that dash dash file. So I hope you understood it. It's quite tricky. Okay, now let's move to our next level, which is level 2. Okay, so let's read the goal. So the password for the next level is stored in a file name dash dash space in this file name dash dash. Again, the same logic we are going to use, because it's using dash dash or dash or whatever, or dot, whatever the file name starts with. The Linux may, if you simply do cat and if you simply do dash dash space in this file name, then it won't read. It will think that this is your special operator. So we don't want that. So for now, what we're going to do is, wait a minute, what we're going to do is now exit from this session, because we have solved this session. Right now, simply go to bandit, the previous command that you wrote, just click the upward key and edit it. Now what you're going to do is, instead of bandit 1, you're going to do bandit 2. So once you press enter, you are asked password again. Go to your text here that you just saved your password. Now what you're going to do is, you're going to copy the password. Okay, go to your terminal, paste the password, press enter, and you're going to check your home directory. This is very important habit you can develop, just checking your home directory that you have entered the correct home directory or not. So if you do this, now see, I'm in my home /home/bandit 2. So now according to the hint we are given, now let's do ls quickly. See, we have a file name dash dash space in this file name. So likewise, what we can do is, we're gonna do like we did earlier, we're gonna read the space in this file name in our current directory. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna, oh my bad, dot space, simply I'll press tab. So here you might get confused because forward slash has occurred in the between this slash and in and this between, and forward slash is there. Because if you don't put forward slash in this between, right, your Linux machine will think that space is a separate file and in is a separate file. So in order to let the Linux machine know that space in this file name is a single file, we have used a forward slash, nothing much. So if you simply do enter, see, you have received the key for your next level. So this is how you solve this. Okay, I'll exit this session because I have solved this. And what you're going to do is you're going to copy this command, key for the next level, go to your text editor and see, simply store there and save it. Okay, now we have solved our this level as well. Now let's move to our level 3. Okay, now let's move to our level 3. Now let's go to our terminal, and what we're going to do is simply press the upward key, instead of bandwidth 2 do bandwidth 3, press enter, go to your text editor and copy the file that we just captured, copy it, go back and paste the key. So once you do this, again check if you are in correct directory or not. As you can see, I am in home/bandit bandit 3 directory, which is the correct directory for level 3. Now let's read the hint that we are given. So the password for the next level is stored in a hidden file in here directory. Okay, hidden file, remember a hidden file. So what we're gonna do is go to our terminal, do ls quickly. See, I have a in here folder, right? So so a new command is introduced for us. Let's do cd. So cd is basically known as change directory. So what we can do is, if I do cd, right, and do in here, right, so I can go inside the in here directory, folder. So once I do ls, I'm gonna know what are the so simply see, if you go to your hint section or goal section, a hidden file, our next level password is stored in our hidden file. So simply doing ls won't work this time. You have to do ls -a. So -a is a flag that shows all the hidden file that is inside our in here directory. The file which are hidden is shown by our -a. So by simply doing ls -a, we'll get the hidden directory. Now see, you see a single dot. A single dot means a current directory, dot means a parent directory. See, this is where our password is. So simply what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do cat, like we have discussed earlier in previous levels, right? If your file name is starting with dash or dot or dot, like the file name is starting here, simply do dot do hidden from you. Simply we're gonna read inside what is in our dot hidden from you. See, this is your key for the next level. Simply copy this key and go to your text editor and paste it in your text editor. Okay, now let's exit from this session. We have solved this session as well, and let's move to our next session, which is level 4 to level 5. Now it's gonna be a bit difficult. Now we are entering the intermediate session. So let's go to our terminal. Now let's connect to our level 4. For connecting level 4, do ssh bandit 4@bandit.labs.overwire.org -p to 0. Simply click enter and go to your text editor, right? Go to your text editor, copy the file, copy the password that we saved in our text editor, go to our terminal, paste our key, press enter, and boom. See, now and check if you are in the correct directory or not. Type pwd. See, as I'm in /home/bandit4, I am in a correct directory. So let's read the hint that we are given. The password for the next level is stored in the only human readable file in the in-here directory. Okay, it is stored in only human readable file. Okay, this level, let's go to our terminal. Let's do quickly ls, right? Okay, we have a folder known as in here. Simply let's do quickly in here directory, let's do ls, right? So see, we have a file from dash file 00 to dash file 09. Okay, one method we can solve this by two method. One, you can manually type, right, cat which we did in previous session, right, file 0. We can check for each and every file, right? You can check each and every file for from 00 to 09, and eventually you will get the key. But again, this will take a lot of file, okay, I mean lot of time. It will take a large amount of time. So imagine if there was a file till 100, then we had to check each and every file, then only we would get the key. So instead of just doing this, let us introduce a new command which is very helpful for us. It is known as grep. Okay, so grep is a Linux command, right? It is used to read a specific text from a file. Okay, so simply we use grep. Now we'll use an -a. So what -a does is here it is a different. So -a in grep, it is used, it treats every binary file as a text. So simply like even it treat this gibberish as a text. So simply we're gonna use this. Now we are gonna do comma. That means apostrophe. So this means it's so every content that is inside a file. So basically what we're going to do is now a current directory, and okay, we know that our file start with dash. So dash file do asterisk. So basically what we are telling with this command is, so what we are telling with this is search every content in a file from 00 to 09, right? Search every file and convert the gibberish text or convert or treat binary file as a text as well. So if you do enter, see, you'll get all the content that is inside a file, which is very helpful. Even if there was 100 files, then we could easily know where our key was. So here my key was in my key was in file 07. We could use cat command as well, but it would take a lot of time. I'll do file 07, right? If I do this, I will get the key, but again in the beginning I wouldn't know that my file the key is in my file 07. So it is better to use grep command. Okay, so we have solved this. Now paste your key to your text editor. So I'll exit from this session, and I'll move to our next level, which is level 5. Level 5. Let's learn quickly the hint and our goal. The password for the next level is stored in a file somewhere under the inherit directory and has all of the following properties. Okay, this is our hint. This is our key hint. Okay, they are in human-readable, 133 bytes in size, non-executable. Okay, these are key. These are gonna be really helpful. Now let's move to our terminal. Let's go to our current directory first. Let us connect to level 5. For this, simply go press the upper key and replace bandit 4 with bandit 5. Press enter. Go to your text editor and copy your file. Copy your key. Once you copy your key, go back and paste your key. Press enter, and boom. Now do pwd. Now see, I'm in a correct home directory. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. First, do ls. You will see in your folder. Once you do this, go to ls. Okay, now see, you have 19 from 0 to 19 maybe your folders. If you try to open maybe it won't be much help, right? There is no such file, maybe 00. If you try to open this, right? If you do this, see, there are files inside this maybe folder. So it is very difficult to search each and every file. So basically, let's move to our home directory. So cd this, if you do this, you'll go to your home directory. Now what we know is our password is inside our home directory, right? And it has all the following properties. So we are gonna make use of this. human readable, 133 bytes in size, and not executable. Okay, let's move to our terminal. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna use a new command known as find, because we can't use grep directly, because maybe here 00, this is our folder, this is not our file. If it was file, then we would use grep directly, right? But we can't use that, neither we can use cat. Okay, we are going to use a new command known as find. So what we are going to do is let's start from in here directory. So basically dot slash is basically, we know it means a current directory. So in the directory, so let's do this. So what we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna do this, and we know the type is human readable and 100 byte in size and non-executable, and it is a file, right? So let's move to our terminal and type -type f. So -type f means it only looks for file, not directory. We want to look inside each and every file. So now what we have is size, which is of size is of 133C. Okay, so don't get confused, because I wrote C basically means byte. Okay, so size 33 byte we are looking for. So look for a file exactly 133 byte. So we another hint is it must be non-executable. So let's use an exe and file. So file, so exe is basically it is executable command, right? So it basically tells find to search for each and every file, and file is basically a Linux command. Okay, it is basically Linux command. It basically tells you what type of file type it is. Either it is executable, non-executable, binary, human readable, anything. So what we are going to do is, now we are going to do curly bracket open and close. So it basically we are telling use so basically executable executable command is telling for find that use file this. So use every file command for each and every file. So this space this we're gonna use an empty. We're gonna keep them empty, because this empty is for our current file that are being run. So once you do this, do a dot forward slash, type forward type forward slash and semicolon. So this means stop. Don't get confused. And what we are going to do is we are going to combine it with grep. Okay, because grep is grep search inside a file. So what we are going to search grep ASCII text only. So basically we are telling grep that show us the output that is in ASCII text only, right? So okay, my bad. Okay, I think I did some wrong over here. Yep, I didn't do apostrophe, semicolon. See, now what I got is, wait a minute. Okay, let me, it might be case sensitive. ASCII. Okay, see, now I got an output which is in dot in here, maybe 07 file 2 ASCII text. So ASCII text is inside this file under maybe a 07 folder with a very long line. So simply what I can do is now cat dot slash, right in here, maybe 07 slash dot file. If I do this, file 2, if I do this, see, this is the key. Okay, many of you might get confused in the command that we wrote here. So let me tell you one more time. So find is basically a command that will find anything with a certain property. The property is in here, which is our current directory, and type f. So type f is basically it only looks for the file, it ignores the directory, and the size of the file must be so it must be 133 bytes. Then the main confusing part is this, hyphen execute file. So execute is basically nothing, but it is the find to run the command file. Okay, you might want to write hyphen execute ls as well, so it runs on find. So file is a Linux command that searches for the type of a file, either it is an executable file, non-executable file, human-readable file, or a binary file. So file search for this, and we the reason we left empty for our brackets are because this is for the file. So think of it as writing, suppose it is it is searching for this file in here, file 0.2, which is in maybe here. So it searches for this and it will show you the result. Because of this you are getting the result maybe here 07 file 2 and ASCII. So our grep is basically it shows us the file which have a ASCII text. So it is nothing much. So this is how we solve for our level 7. Copy this key which is for our level 6 and paste it in your text editor. So these are the 5 levels from 0 to 5 that we solved for today. This much for today. If you want to have a walkthrough, a detailed walkthrough, then I have a detailed walkthrough in my GitHub. I'll link my GitHub link in my description. And if you have any question, please feel free to use the comment section. And if you want to contact me, I'll leave my Gmail as well. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.